Hello everybody, it's standard 4 English, chapter number 11, Mukesh starts the zoo. In last video, we have checked out the hard words of this chapter. Now let's start the chapter. On visit to Delhi, Mukesh went to the zoo with his parents. He was fascinated by the animals there. And then, what is happening to Mukesh and what he is planning, the whole chapter is about. Okay, one day he went to the visit to the zoo with his parents, Mukesh. Okay, and then he has a new idea. He has thought something to do. Okay, and how he is doing and what is going to happen with him, all the story is all about. Okay, I am going to start a zoo, Mukesh announced at the breakfast next morning. So in the next morning, Mukesh, while taking breakfast, Mukesh has announced that I am going to start a zoo. I will find some animals, he added, and he also added that I will find out some animals. That's what a zoo is all about, collecting animals. Okay, and he also added that that's what the zoo is all about, means collecting animals, collection of animals, that is called zoo. So he was gazing at the whitewash walls of the veranda where he gecko where a gecko, a small wall lizard, was a pursuit of a fly. And he also tells that I am going to wash the veranda, I am going to do whitewash to the walls of verandas, and where a gecko, a small wall lizard, was in pursuit of a fly. After breakfast, Mukesh tried to catch the lizard, and after finishing his breakfast, as he wants to make the zoo, that is why he has started to catch animal, to find out and to search and to have some animals. So that is why he has started after breakfast. He has started to catch the lizard. Okay, but it was more alert than it looks and managed to run away. But as he has thought that I will catch the lizard, and as he has tried, the lizard was very quick and it has run. Okay, that's not the way to catch the lizard, said Teju. Now there is a new character called Teju. She has told to Mukesh that that is not the right way to catch the lizard. Okay, who had come over from the next door. Now answer orally. Do you think Teju knows the way to catch the lizard? Now what you are thinking, that Teju is knowing the way how to catch the lizard? Teju fetched a stick from the garden and used it to tip the lizard off the wall and into a shoebox. Okay, then Teju has brought a stick from the garden, and she was tipping, she was trying to catch the lizard. Okay, from the shoebox and from the wall. Soon Mukesh and Teju were at work in the back garden, setting up enclosures with a roll wire netting they had found. And as they were working, Teju and Mukesh, they have find in the from the garden, they have find a wire netting. Okay, then what is happening? What else can we have in the zoo? Asked Teju. Now Teju has asked to Mukesh that now what you want for your zoo? There's your grandmother's parrot, said Mukesh. Then Mukesh said to her that now I want your grandmother's parrot. Okay. Now that's a good idea, said Teju. Teju said that's a good idea, but I don't think she will land it to us. Then Teju said, yes, Mukesh, that is very good idea, but I don't think that my grandma will give me her parrot. You see, it's a religious parrot. She has taught it lots of prayers and chants. Then Teju also told to Mukesh that, see, my grandmother's parrot is very religious, right? And my grandmother's parrot, she has taught to her parrots religious prayers as well as chants. Then people are sure to come and listen to it. Then they will pay too. Then she also added that if I will bring the parrot of my mother's grandmother's, people will surely come, right? People will surely come to look, and also they will pay. Why? Because it is singing prayers, it is speaking some prayers and chants. So surely people will come to see that, right? From in the zoo. You're right. We will get the parrot somehow. What else? Then Mukesh said, yes, you're absolutely right. We will bring that parrot. Now, what else? Well, there's my dog, said Mukesh. He is very fast. Okay. Then Mukesh also said that I have a dog. He is very fast. But a dog isn't a zoo animal. Okay, then also said that if there should not be dog in the zoo animal. Mina, mine is he is a wild dog. Okay, he is black all over, and he has got yellow eyes. There is no other dog like him. Then Mukesh also told to her that, as Meena told that dog cannot be put it into the zoo. So Mukesh added that mind this, that my dog is a wild dog, as well as it has black color and got yellow eyes, and there is none other dog like him. Okay. Now we have got a lizard, a parrot, and a black dog with yellow eyes, said Teju. Now Teju said, we have got lizard, parrot, and black dog with yellow eyes. Your sister Koki has a white rabbit. Will she lend it to us? Asked Mukesh. And Mukesh now asking to Teju that your sister Koki has white rabbit. She will give us rabbit also. Then I don't know, said Teju, doubtfully adding, she might rent it to us. Then Teju said, maybe she will give us by rent, okay, her rabbit. Now let's see if we can get Sitaraman's donkey too, said Mukesh. Then Mukesh also said that now let's see if Sitaraman is giving his donkey or not. Sitaram was a washerman's son. Okay, who was Sitaram? Sitaram was washerman's son. On Saturday afternoon, a large signboard announcing the opening of the zoo hung from the branch of the jackfruit tree. Children were allowed in the tree, but grow-ups had to buy tickets at 50 paisa. Okay, now they have planned, as per the Mukesh plan, they have started a zoo. The children are free to enter in that zoo, but the adults, the people, those who are grown ups, they have to give such kind of money as a ticket. Okay, 50 paisa. Okay, per each. Now the first attraction was a large packing case filled with the assortment of the house lizard. Okay, what is the first attraction? What was the first attraction? There were lizards. Okay, lizards were the first attraction. Okay, then Koki's white rabbit was on display in the next enclosures. Okay, Cookie's white dog, sorry, Cookie's white rabbit also was there. It was next enclosure. Then starting at it from behind the wire netting, a Mukesh dog, rare black dog, white yellow eyes. Okay, with yellow eyes. There was a dog, there was a notice on that dog, that a rarely black dog with yellow eyes. So red notice has been given. Okay, then the dog paused to dig his way under the fence in order to get at the rabbit's compartment. Okay, then what happened? The dog has given his paw under the fence in order to get the rabbit's compartment. Tied with a rope was Sitaraman's small donkey. Okay, Sitaraman's small donkey also has been put there with the rope. It was bind. Okay, then on the tree was a sign saying wild ash from Kutch. Okay, also there was a notice for the donkey. Okay, there was also a duck that didn't seem to belong to anyone, and a small cow that had stayed in on its own. But the star attraction was the parrot, as it can recite three different prayers. Okay, there was a parrot and it has also recited such kind of prayers and chants, right? So over and over again the parrot was speaking such kind of prayers. Okay, Teju and Koki's grandmother had chosen that day for visiting the temple, so she was unaware of the fuss that was being made of her pet. So her grandma don't know, and without knowing or without informing her grandma, she has taken the parrot. Okay, now while Mukesh and Teju were escorting visitors, there was a disturbance in the zoo. Now, as Mukesh and Teju were getting such kind of customers or visitors, during that time something has happened in the zoo. Such kind of disturbance has happened. Now, which kind of disturbance has happened? Let's see. The black dog with yellow eyes had managed to dig his way out of his enclosures. He was now trying to dig his way into the rabbit's compartment. Meanwhile, when the dog was trying to dig into the rabbit's compartment, meanwhile, what has happened? The donkey managed to snap the rope that held and run away. Okay, what happened? The donkey was also, as you already know, that donkey has been trapped, or donkey has been put by the rope, right? That has been snatched by the dog, and the donkey has started to run away. Okay, donkey has run away. Now what has happened? Let's see. Shrinking Koki's ran to rescue her rabbit. Now Koki's rabbit also has been went up. Then soon it was safely cradled in her arms. Frustrated, the dog turned his attention to the duck. The duck flew over the packing case, but the dog landed in it, scattering lizards in all the directions. Okay, now what happened? There were lizards, donkey, dog, donkey, a lot of things were there, right? And suddenly, because of the dog's spout, all the things has been moved here and there. As donkey has went out, the lizards has been come out, a lot of things has been happen. Okay, now all the things has been scattered and lizards were went here and there in all the directions. In all this confusion, no one noticed that the door of the parrot's cage had flipped open. Okay, now see, in this confusion and in this here and there, no one has noticed that that parrot's cage window has been opened, and because of that, with a pleased squawk and a whir of wing, the bird shot out from the cage and flew off. Okay, and parrot has also flew away. Now what has happened? What are we going to do now? Said Teju. Koki had an idea. Now I know, she said. Well, we will get another parrot. Okay. Now parrot has went. Now from where they can get the parrot? Cookie has an idea that yes, we will get another parrot. Then say how? We will have collected 10 rupees. We can buy a new parrot with it. Okay, we have to collect 10 rupees and now we have to get a new parrot. Then so they hurried off to the bazaar. Then they went to the bazaar and they there were found a bird seller who sold them a parrot and that look like grannies. Okay, then they went to the bazaar and they caught a person who was selling the birds. They have given money and they have bought a new parrot from like it was like grannies. Okay, now granny who could not see the clearly didn't notice the difference. However, she complained that the bird has stopped repeating its prayer. Now, Granny was very old, so the parrot was looking as the first. So, she was only complaining that my parrot is not repeating the chants and prayers. Teju had a bright idea. Every morning, he stood in front of the parrot's cage and repeated the granny's prayer. Within a few weeks, the bird had learned the repeated one of them. Granny was happy again, not only because her parrot was praying once more, but because Teju had started praying too. Okay, here we ended the story. At the end, Teju has make him learn a new prayer to the new parrot, and that is also prayer. Our Teju has also start to prayer. Okay, right? So our granny was also happy. So the message that has to make waste. Okay. Now here we can come to know that by doing something good is also happening, right? So here we have completed our story. In the next video we are going to check out the exercise of it. Thank you.